Hello goddesses, I freaking missed you guys. Mwah, mwah. So today's kind of like a chill vibe day. I do have my little ears on because I am gonna put on my face mask afterwards. But if you guys don't know, I just released my brand new book called The 10 Laws of a Modern Goddess. I recommend you check it out, and pretty much in my entire book I just teach you how to elevate your mindset and live like you definitely want to live. So if you're interested in that, my love, don't forget to like, subscribe, go into the link in bio, and let's just start the video. So I feel like in life we tend to overthink things like to the absolute core, and I never understood why we do that. I feel like it's usually like our brain trying to protect us from the worst cases that can happen. But in reality, I feel like when we are constantly thinking about the worst case scenario, we end up accidentally manifesting that for us. And I really feel like we spend way too much time in our head when in reality, life is just still going as we sit there and just ponder on absolutely nothing about the negative possibilities that will most likely never happen. And all I want to say during this video is just, honestly, girly, I want you to stop overthinking absolutely everything. Like, when it comes to your dream career, it's gonna take some time to really plant those seeds and watch it sprout. So why not just enjoy that time? And on top of that, love, I feel like when you're just sitting there just thinking and thinking and thinking, you're kind of just eliminating your time to be productive. You just sit in your head all the time, and it's like it just eats you away, because in reality, girl, you're meant to still live. Like, you're meant to still do what you're supposed to be doing. And I get, sometimes it's frightening to commit to something or do something that people may not like, or people would judge you about. But at the end of the day, my love, the only opinion that matters is yours. So I do encourage you to stop thinking so much in your head and just do it. Like, stop thinking about all the negative possibilities that could happen, what could like possibly happen, or what good or bad. Like, I really want you to just force yourself, no matter how scared you are, just force yourself to just commit to it, because you never know what opportunities arise when you actually be like, oh shit, hey, like, let me do this. And I know as an overthinker, I am also an overthinker. It's just not, I don't know how to explain this as simple as I can, my love. It just damages you when you're constantly thinking about the negative things that could possibly happen, when there's so many positive things that can come out of what you're trying to do. Especially like if you're trying to build like a life career, or if you're trying to build your love life, especially your love life. Like, having the belief that, oh, men aren't shit and that there's no good guys, that's gonna actually manifest nothing but bad men towards you. When you believe that there are actually good men in life, and there are actually men who want to take care of you and love you and honor you, you will definitely have that. And as a person who's currently experiencing that now, you really have to believe me when I say that, like, you need to not believe that men ain't shit too. Like, when it comes to your dreams, your aspirations, you have to think of it as, okay, there is no negative side to this. There is no possible way that this could come true, as in the negative side. Think of it as the negative side not even existing. Think of it as like, I'm going into this, right? And everything's gonna be okay. Don't think I'm going to this and then there's a percentage of it being okay and there's a percentage of it being good. Go into it thinking like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be fine. And when you have that mindset, you pretty much don't create any space for any negativity to even occupy your mind. So when you're like, oh, I'm going through this or I'm doing that, like, just remember that there's nothing but a positive side for you, and that's the only thing that you will be able to manifest. And that's pretty much the simple tips of honestly manifesting. It's just believing that anything that you want is possible and you are bound to nothing. when you are bound to nothing, that just means that anything that's in your truth, it's meant to stay in your truth. Like, you are literally free to think and do and speak and be who you are in this world. And I feel like you should definitely like take advantage of that, especially when like, because I know people are so afraid to lose people, but you will never lose like the right people in life. You will always lose the wrong people in life, the people that just were meant to go. If someone really cares for you and really understands you, they'll literally meet you that way. They will make time for you. They will try their best to like literally be there for you, my love. So especially when you're losing people in life, don't really trip about it. As I say it as a person that has done it, but and just in life, you're gonna lose so many things, but at the same time, you're gonna gain so much perspective of what you lost. And at the end of the day, my love, as I said, just relax and allow the universe to just give you what it needs to give you, right? Not every bad thing is going to happen to you, especially when you're constantly in your head. And what's crazy to think is just to think of it as like, okay, I literally can just stop thinking about how negative this is. And that's it. You don't have to like overcompensate and make your brain do this and that. Like, girl, in reality, is what I'm trying to say is just staying in your head is more dangerous than you actually fulfilling that action. What I do want you to do is to actually properly manifest what you want, and on top of doing what you want in life, the best thing to do is just only believe that there is a positive aspect to whatever you're doing. So when you move on and you go through that experience, there's no such thing as a negative. And then once you believe that there's no negative, you just easily manifest and do that. And if you feel like, for instance, if you're working towards a goal or a career and it's giving you more fear, I need you to like try to think over that fear and still commit to the subject that you want to do or the task that you want to do. So if it gives you more fear, I feel like you should definitely motivate yourself to honestly do it even more. Because usually when you're doing something that's very grand or very different, especially it's not used to how you are, your body kind of like freaks out. But in reality, it's just saying, hey, this is something that's very different. I don't know if it's going to work out. Just calm yourself and just say, hey, I can do this. I can do hard things. I am a goddess. I can go through this. And then once you've pretty much figured that out, talk to yourself through it. If you have to cry it out, go in the bathroom, cry it out, but then come back, girly, and just say, hey, I can do hard things and I'm gonna fucking do it. And I do not care if someone looks at me strange. I don't care if people make fun of me. I'm gonna do it because this is what I was called to do. And just remember that the universe is on your side, God is on your side, so you don't have to be feeling so fearful. I feel like God and the universe is always watching over you and making sure that you are doing the best move for yourself. Even if it feels like it's a punishment, usually if it's a punishment, it's typically, okay, what lesson do I need to learn from this experience? So that's all I'm really trying to say, love. It's just don't really like, I don't know, just stay out of your head, because I feel like it's kind of dangerous in a way when you stay in your head a little bit too much. It's okay to be reflective on your thoughts, ideas, and all that stuff, but at the same time, my love, I do recommend that you kind of focus on less thinking and just more on action. And then when it comes to that action, you want to think of, okay, there's only one way this can go, and the only way it can go is it can only go positive. And then that's pretty much how you set your foundations on how to manifest. That's pretty much what I've learned throughout the years. And of course, girly, I'm just here to give you little tips and tricks on how to manifest. But yeah, girly, and also I do love you and I appreciate you. I see each and every you guys comments, all of my girlies that be like, hey girl, I just wanted to let you know, like, this helped me. Like, I love helping y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels so heartwarming to know that, you know, that girlies out here are really trying to improve themselves and really trying to understand themselves. And so I'm just so willing and helpful to try my best to try at least do my best. Does that make any sense? Also, as I said, you guys are so heartwarming to me because you guys know that I have terrible speech skills. But literally my entire dream is to go on TED Talk. My entire dream is to go in public speaking spaces and learn women and learn how they are. And just, I don't know how to explain this well, but I'm terrible at speaking, but I am still navigating towards my dream of publicly speaking on stage and getting to know people and understand people. Because for instance, for me, I am a huge introvert girl. Like, I don't like, it's not that I don't like people, it's like I just protect my energy a lot. Because I get so, it's not that I get so scared, it's just I'm very much like, I'm very firm on my boundaries of people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I just like to make sure that, you know, everything's okay on my end and everything's like, doesn't make me uncomfortable. Does that make any sense? But in regards to that, I do see you guys' comments and everything, but girly, I just want to say, like, you're doing a good job. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a very fucking fantastic job on learning yourself and being who you are. So don't take it too personal when you're doing mistakes or when you're learning and or when you're doing something that's very fearful, because at the end of the day, it's going to be very fucking scary. But just know that you're doing it for the right moments. But in regards to that, my love, this is kind of like my little spa day kind of at home. I want to really chill out. But if you did love this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to purchase my new book on how to be a goddess and how to maintain yourself through this crazy ass world. But in regards, my love, I shall see you in my next video. Bye.